Happy Friday there, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and you've had a really great week. Around our house, it's been pretty decent this last week. However, last night, we've got a little one, and my wife's going to let me know. I butchered the ages. He's about 18 months. We'll just say 18 months. That sounds good. And his stomach was not feeling really well last night, so he kept mostly mom up, but he kept me up too, puking every so often. So I know that's something you really wanted to listen to and hear, but we are talking about house cleaning, and sometimes there's things that just come up that you have to clean. And yeah, probably using the phrase coming up with puking. Yeah. Anyway, there's no outtakes for a live video, so you get it as it comes out. Great thing is you can always rewind, watch it again, and laugh, hopefully. But anyway, so that was kind of like our evening. And so I hope yours is looking better. By the way, our little one, he seems to be doing a lot better now. He's got that out of his system. So, woo! Anybody who has kids and understands, well, if you have kids, you understand how that goes. Today, I wanted to take a little bit of time and just kind of share with you why we do what we do. I've been asked by people why we got started in the house cleaning industry, ask questions about our name, things like that. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is TJ, and I am the Chief Cleaning Officer here at Meticulous Man Services. Now we'll go ahead and start with the name there for those who may not be familiar with it. What happened is back in the spring, summer of 2011, I was really not happy with the job that I was doing. I was working at a call center and really did not like it at all. And I was trying to find ideas of things that I could do on my own. I've kind of always had that mindset of wanting to be more of an entrepreneur, get out and do my own thing. And so I started looking with the help of my wife. We started talking about ideas for jobs, for businesses. And we kind of came down to what is, a real low entry to get into and something that I can do and I feel comfortable doing. The three that kind of came up was house cleaning, window cleaning, and lawn care. And as all of you can see, I am very pale and I have red hair. That means that being out in the sun is, yeah, not a good thing. I have to be slathered down with so much sunscreen, it's not funny. So we've started looking at, well, window cleaning is going to be typically in really hot, warm weather. So will cutting grass, lawn care. There we go. And we said, well, that's probably not the best thing. I probably need to be indoors if at all possible. And so house cleaning was. And we kind of looked at the way that I tend to approach things. I'm very methodical in my thought process, very analytical. And so my wife came up with the idea that we should call it Meticulous Man. And she thought about giving out M&Ms after each visit. And I was like, well, let's just call it Meticulous Man Services. And that's where the name came from. So if you've ever wondered why that name, that's where it is. But yeah, so back to getting started, I just really wanted to find a way to help provide for my family, and in a way that I felt that I had more control over and I wasn't stuck in some office. Well, so much for that, huh? At times, I guess I get stuck in the office, but it's totally different. So in 2011, we went ahead and launched, and it was just myself doing all the work. And as I was in this business for a longer time, or as the time went on, dear Lord, help me on these live videos. Anyway, as I got more into the business, I started to learn more, because it wasn't just simply about, hey, what can I make a quick buck at? Because that's kind of where it started at. I needed to provide for my family, and I wanted to do something, provide a service for people. And that's where the genesis was. So after that, as I really started getting into doing the house cleaning, I started to learn more about the business aspects of it, and what things work with what doesn't work, what is the best practices for this industry. And as I did that, I started coming across a lot of amazing people that were on the same path as me, running their business, running a house cleaning service, and some of them that were way beyond me. And I started doing what I could to just get to know them better and to learn from them and create friendships. And so I got involved with a service it's called the Association of Residential House Cleaning Services International, Residential House Cleaning Services, ARCSI. There we go, ARCSI. And I really got to know some amazing people. And so it kind of changed exactly what it was that I was doing, the reason that I started doing this business. And it became more about helping others than it was about just what I could get out of it. Just to kind of give you an idea, one of the things that I started seeing was that I wanted to build a place where people could come and learn that they had more skills, more abilities than they previously thought. One of the things I learned as I got into the house cleaning industry is that there are lots of people that take positions as a house cleaner that, one, feel that they don't have enough background, education, skills to do anything else. It's kind of seen as the low job on the totem pole, and they go for it because they really don't think they can get anything else. There's several people that we've had come through our doors that are like that. And I got thinking, I want to give people a better future, or at least give them the hope of a better future. And so I've heard a lot about just how to create a better culture around your business, how to interact with your employees and make it more meaningful. And in fact, actually, I picked up this book. It's called The Dream Manager. And for anybody, it's in a business role, whether you're running your own business or you are working at another company and you're wanting to make it better or find ways, I really encourage you to pick up this book. Oh, sorry about the sound there. But really read through it. It's really great. The idea is that all of us are wanting to not only produce something and become of value to our communities, but we want something even more than that. We want it to touch a personal need of our own. And that's where the Dream Manager is. It's getting our employees to dream and think beyond what this job is, beyond just simply going to somebody's home and cleaning it and coming back and doing it again. We want to find out what their hopes, what their dreams are, and see what we can do as a company to help meet that. My real passion, I guess you call it, is that I want to help impact not only the lives of those that we clean for, but also the lives of those that work for us. I want them to be able to leave working for our company with the strength, the courage, the belief that they can do much more. And hopefully, along the way, we can give them some skills in order to do that. One of the things I'm really big at is learning, and I try to offer, I've got a huge library, you can't see over here, but of just different types of, call it self-help or whatnot, business-oriented books. But it's a lot about looking for ways to improve yourself. And so I offer that to them so they can read those and hopefully get something out of it. That's just one of the things I want to do, but there's so much more. And it's really the impact that I want to leave on our employees, and the fact that I know that if they feel that their needs that go into their home life are being met aside from the monetary stuff, if we're reaching that internal, that feeling that we all have where we want to make an impact on the world around us and be of value, then I think that we're going to do so much good for the community that we live here in the Treasure Valley and beyond. And so when I start thinking about what it is we could do as a company, then I'm really excited, because I'm going, this isn't just about house cleaning. It's about changing people's lives. It's about empowering people to be able to become their best self. And that's one of the reasons we charge more than most of our competition in a lot of cases. And it's not because we're trying to be greedy or make more money like that. It's because we want to be able to pour into our people. And the only way we can do that, well, okay, let me back up. The only way that we can do that in a mass scale is through funds. And so we charge in a way that we think is appropriate to provide you as a customer the best possible service so that you don't have to stress over what we're doing. You don't have to keep an eye on us. You know that the work's going to be done. And if there is any problems, we're going to take care of it. No questions asked. We're there for you. So you just simply give us your house key, you give us your garage code, whatever it is, door code, anything. You hand that over and we've got you taken care of. We're going to make sure your home is giving you that place where you can relax, where you can enjoy your time, where you can stress less over it, making sure it's done, and be able to actually enjoy your time and have your mind on that. But that's, so we charge in a way that we believe we can provide that kind of a service, and so we can take care of our people. Because as we pay our people, they go out into our community and they give, spend that money on other areas, and therefore they help to increase somebody else's life, because somebody else has to work at that other place, and so forth. And it's just this amazing circle of transactions that I really like, because it's beneficial all around. And so that's one of the reasons we do things the way we do. The other thing is one of the reasons I got into the house cleaning industry was because, for me, I grew up where we were taught to make sure that the house was kept up. And so for me, when it's not that way, it feels like there's something amiss. And not only that, but when my own house is in a disarray, there's dishes in the sink, there's stuff all over the counters. I look in the bathroom, I have no idea when the last time we were able to clean that thing, the floors, and my kids, and it's just, I see all these little things going on that are not being done, and it just sucks the life right out of me. I don't know if that's how it is for you, and if it is, you can definitely relate and understand it. It really messes with your head. It's like these distractions that are constantly popping up, and no matter what you do, when you're trying to connect with your spouse, you're trying to connect with your kids, or spend time or relax in any fashion, it's always there, and it's just nagging at you like these little gnats that are flying around your head. And it just, I don't know how else to say it, but it just simply sucks the life right out of you, and it feels defeated. I feel overwhelmed, and just like, I just want to give up. Like, what's the point? And when my house is clean, yeah, there's that sense of peace. I feel like I can think. I feel like I can make better decisions about spending my time with my family, or doing things that I've kind of put off because the house is a wreck, and it's just kind of made me where I don't really want to do much. Kind of feels very depressive, And when it's clean, it feels like the stress has just been lifted off your shoulders. Obviously, you still have other stresses, but at least when you come through your home and you go to sit down, you don't have to look and go, I don't know when that was done. I know it needs to be done. I'm just not going to do it. You can go, hey, if you see anything, no worries. I know it's going to be done, because I've got a service that will come in and make sure it's taken care of. So I don't have to really do that much. I don't have to stress over it. You can make decisions because your mind is more clutter-free. And it's kind of crazy. Not everybody's this way, but if you're this way, you definitely understand what I'm talking about. When you see a mess, it feels like your thoughts are a mess. And when everything's cleaned up and you've got everything in order, it feels like you can think better. Like, just all the junk is out of your head, and that's one of the reasons that I chose to get into the house cleaning industry, because I want to provide that for those that we serve. I want to provide a clean, stress-free, no overwhelm environment where they can spend their time more towards things that they want to do, things that matter most to them, the people that they love, the hobbies they enjoy, whatever it is. Heck, I don't care if it's because you want to be able to binge watch the latest series on Netflix or whatnot, or if you're in tune now, you've got Disney Plus and you're binge watching all the old classics. I don't care if that's what you want to do. If that's what brings joy to your life, I want to do that. And so that's it. that's why we entered this business. That's why I started the house cleaning service. And that's why Meticulous Man Services exists. Because one, we want to make a huge impact on our community through our employees. We want to help them become better people, individuals, because we know as they become better individuals, not only will they serve you, customers, better, they will be better in the community. Because we all want to feel valued. We all want to feel like we're making a difference. And that's what we want to be able to give our people, and not just through the house cleaning work. And secondly, we want to make sure that you as a customer are able to spend your time more with people and those that you love and doing the things that you enjoy, so that you can be the best you. Because let's face it, when you're stressed out, you're not the best you. So with that all said, as I always say, if you have any thoughts, comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. If you have anything you'd love for me to talk about, I would love to hear it. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's about house cleaning, I'll be happy to answer those. If it's about life in general, hey, I love chatting. I love talking, and it would be awesome if we could do this live where you're sitting across from me and I can talk to you, because that's where I have my favorite points of conversation. But until then, we've got this here, and you can always watch it over and over and over. I know you want to do it over. No, okay. Anyway, just that's a little bit about us. I wanted to let you guys in on my thought process, what it is, I thought process, think. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you've been up late with little ones. Your brain just kind of goes, eh, and you're just going, I knew I was going to say something, but the word before it and now this word, yeah, why did I choose that one? I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, let's back. Woohoo! Roll it in, kind of like fishing. Yeah, welcome to my mind. This is me. And yeah, so I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye.